All right, y'all. Happy dining out and doing good season. Houston Restaurant Week season is upon us. August 1st is your first day to dine out and do good, supporting the Houston Food Bank and our local restaurants. Those menus are live on July 15th to give you guys 2 full weeks to make those reservations. And baby, do we have some good dishes for you today. We are up in Katy at Pearl and Vine. You're one of the HRW superstars now.
We're trying.
Do you know this?
Well, we're happy to be. We're happy to be here.
That's Chef Ryan Hallsted, y'all. This is his restaurant. This is his baby. They have been open for about 5 years now.
Over 5. We turned 5 in February.
They built this place from the ground up. And let me tell you, you see we're outside because this is truly, I think, one of the coolest restaurants in our area. Just this patio, it wraps around the restaurant, tons of indoor dining, tons of outdoor dining, and the view.
And the view. This is why we built here, because you can't find this view anywhere in Houston.
I mean, you truly can't. And you know, one of the other things that I haven't even gone crazy on you yet is your parking situation here.
We have ample parking.
Let me tell you.
And we have valet on Thursday through Sunday.
Oh, you don't need valet though.
You'd be surprised, but we do have it. But we've got plenty of parking. If you want to park yourself, we've got the space.
Here's why you do need valet. Actually, I take that back, because their parking lot is so large.
It's for after.
And if you have those big heels, and you've been drinking in here, and we cannot walk in those big heels after this night. All right, so fun out of the way. This is one of the HRW destinations that continues to become popular every year. And what I love about it is, and wait till y'all see these dishes, is because you are learning from your guests.
Absolutely.
You are listening to these diners, and they tell you what they want, and what do you do?
And we listen, and we give them what they want. We try.
I mean, I see the numbers. I know this guy's giving them what they want. Let's go right on over to the foodie cam, because this is Houston Restaurant Week's Central. You want a good deal? You want incredible dishes that are going to blow your mind, maybe even some flavors you've never tried before, all for one price, supporting the community. My friend, Chef Ryan, look at these dishes.
This is this is what we got. We're trying to have a little bit of everything for everyone. We've got a little bit of seafood, a little bit of beef, some great salads, some popular salads. We're trying to provide.
All right, let's start with that first dish that's on our handy dandy little turntable there.
So we're just having fun with some fried shrimp. So we have a coconut shrimp. So we bread it with a little bit of cornstarch and coconut milk. Then we dip that in some fresh coconut, fry it. We've got a little pineapple chutney with that. So it's really nice, light. It's fun. And delicious.
Now, that is one of your appetizers that is appearing on your Houston Restaurant Week's menu. Tell everybody, are you doing brunch, lunch, dinner, and what the price points that you're offering this year?
So we're doing dinner only.
Okay.
And we are doing the
$55 dinner. $55 dinner. And so you get 3 courses. And when you look online, HoustonRestaurantWeeks.com, you'll see there's usually about 350 restaurants that take part. But when you look at these menus, you'll see that some restaurants have more choices than others. And Ryan, what have you found when your menu has more choices?
You get a few more people in. So
it tends to make the diners a little happy, right?
Yeah, we want to provide a choice and still get them out here to try some new things and keep them coming back.
Right, because this is Katy, so you probably see diners from all over.
We do. I mean, during a lot of people going in and out of town. We're right here by Buc-ee's on the way out, so a lot of people stopping in and out. Coming in for brunch on the weekends. But Restaurant Week will be dinner only, 7 days a week. And the pineapple chutney we make in house, fresh pineapple. Make our sweet and sour.
I know y'all know. You're like, you saw this chutney. You're like, we know exactly where Katy's going for this chutney.
It's good stuff. It's hard.
You're saucy. You have a sauce talent, because there's this jam.
I love making sauces. Just you can do so much, and you can do, yeah, it's just one of my favorite things to do.
I seem to remember a jalapeno jam.
Yes.
That you've
from
done.
Our scallops, yes. Our jalapeno jam. Oh, our strawberry jalapeno
jalapeno jam.
We have canned and ready for you at the front.
Oh.
So that goes with our yeast rolls. We serve it with yeast rolls, and then we also can it up and have it ready for anybody on their way out.
I love that. I love how you're spicy and you're jammy. That's like Texas roots, right?
Yeah,
you're from
spicy,
here,
and a little bit of Texas,
a little bit of everything. All right, let's go back on over to the foodie cam. We are with Chef Ryan Hallsted, y'all. He's one of your HRW superstars. There is a ton of value in these menus. If you were to come here and purchase these dishes outside of Houston Restaurant Weeks, you're going to be spending a lot more money because he's providing the value, y'all.
We're trying to provide a value and give you, your most bang for your buck. And still, and support a great cause.
Yeah, support the great cause and find some new dishes. All right, what's on that turntable?
So that is our famous PV house salad. So that has been a staple here, and it's just kind of that and our Caesar salad are really our salad identities here. Those have been here and will not go anywhere. So we want to make sure we can give you something that we're not just giving you a bunch of random stuff that's not going to be available after restaurant weeks. We want to get you coming back, and so we got some fresh strawberries, cranberries, fresh croutons from our yeast rolls. So we cut those up and make croutons with that. Nice sherry vinaigrette, some manchego cheese shaved on top.
I love that. Now, we have a lot of food dishes. I want to show everybody all these dishes, but I do want to give diners a little taste of what they can expect when they come to Pearl and Vine, because we're outside. There's a big wraparound patio, and there's also a fire pit. So if it's nice enough and it's not too hot, y'all can have that fire pit going. Oh,
well, we'll have it going every night. Regardless. So we'll crank it on and have a nice glass of wine and a little nightcap out there after you're done, so you can get some of that food to go down before you go home and enjoy the weather.
But, and this is the part that I didn't want y'all to forget, you can bring a beer, you can have some nachos, you can come here on the weekends. But honey, you want a $1,500 bottle of wine, and you want to have a expensive date night with that girl or that guy you're trying to impress.
Absolutely.
You got a room right over there for them, right?
We've got an amazing private room, a couple different private dinner situations. So we try and provide a little bit of everything for everyone.
Because that dining room, his mama designed this dining room, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
She designed it from bottom to top, and let me tell you, she knows what she's doing.
She's great. Sean, she did an amazing job.
It's a whole family affair, right?
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about how that all started.
So, I've always been a chef. My dad was in the nursing home industry, and when he got out of that, it just happened to be the right timing, and we found this spot of land and came up with the plan. My stepmom Sean, she came in and had an amazing vision and really refined what my dad and I kind of were thinking. We're a little rustic and rough around the edges, but she just had an amazing vision and made this place come to life. And, really turned it to something else for sure.
I love that. You work together as a team. That's I mean, there's no better thing to do. All right, what are we looking at? Your famous salad.
So there is our Elote Caesar salad. So we make the Caesar dressing in-house. We put a little lime in there, fresh anchovies, and we do a grilled corn and cotija mix on top, and then a little cilantro and cornbread croutons for the crunch there.
Those are really good.
So that has been a staple here at Pearl and Vine. That's just kind of when you think of Pearl and Vine, I think most people think of that Elote Caesar. We get a lot of people coming just for that. I love that, and I love the idea of this too. And we keep it whole like that, to represent that corn, and then that elote that I love so much. The slathered and cream, and cheese, and tahini. So this has a little bit of all of that on there. I love it, and it's not just a Texas-sized salad, but it's really it's not just a plain salad. We go to restaurants all over town, y'all.
And Chef Ryan is like, yeah, but the tomato with the onion and the carrot and the ranch dressing, that's just not good enough for you.
You know, we try and step it up a little bit.
Look at that, y'all. I mean, this could be a whole meal even too. This is.
No, I call that a CC salad, the ranch and iceberg with the cheddar and croutons.
Who's CC?
CC's Pizza.
Oh, the place that supported us through college.
Yes, absolutely. So that was, that's a note to my high school. But
my gosh.
This has been
that CC's Pizza. That's why pizza that
buffet
for you.
And the pizza.
Oh my gosh, y'all remember that spinach pizza?
Oh yes.
Did you do the spinach pizza?
We have done it here. No,
Hold on.
We have some
Hold
fun.
on.
We have some pizzas. Like we have all the things in the back.
You have all the CC's.
Yeah, we have
from
all
college
between the barbecue chicken pizza, the spinach pizza. We've tried it all.
No, I like that because there's I promise you.
We've done an elote pizza as well.
And I'll bet you probably done and he's just not going to admit it. You probably done like something that's like Taco Cabana inspired.
Oh, we've done some cheese
Taco Bell inspired
pizza, some taco. There's no limits.
Listen,
especially when you're hungry and in the back, and that what's available is available.
Listen, you know what my mama, where she wanted to go for Christmas dinner and Thanksgiving dinner and all those. She wanted to go to Luby's.
Hey,
she wanted some take home.
Sometimes comfort food is the best food.
She wanted Waffle House.
Hey, we've got great chicken and waffles on Sunday brunch. So
that's what we all grew up on. You see, so we're not crazy. No. I love it.
That's funny. Not to squirrel, but
we love squirrels. Yeah, we love squirreling.
Breakfast pizza. We have a breakfast pizza on the brunch menu.
Oh my gosh!
It was inspired by my childhood. Schwan Man, the frozen food truck. We had a breakfast pizza, and that's where that came from. So definitely don't sleep on our brunch.
I love that. All right, let's go back on over to these incredible Houston Restaurant Week's dishes. He's offering a $55 dinner here at Pearl and Vine up in Katy. That will get you 3 courses plus $5 of that goes to Houston Food Bank, which will be able to provide 15 meals for food insecure Houstonians. All right, Chef, what are we looking at here?
That is our blackened tomato soup. So we make like a nice traditional tomato soup, and then we throw, as we're sauteing all those vegetables and tomatoes, we throw a little of our blackened seasoning in there just to kind of give it a little heat. Mm-hmm. There's a nice little dollop of ricotta in there to kind of cool that heat, and once you kind of swirl it around, it kind of cools it down, and then some little basil oil on top.
Who doesn't like a little dollop of ricotta?
Yeah, it makes it nice, kind of evens out that spice from the blackened seasoning, and it's been it'll be real nice.
I love that, and I love a good soup. It's good for any time of the year. Is this something that's on your menu year round?
No, not year round.
Okay.
This is more of a
special
summer, going into fall. It's
thank you.
We try and bring it back for that spring, summer, fall time. Winter we bring some other things in. But.
Oh my goodness! Do you ever do any cold soups?
Not as much
here.
They're just we try.
Not yet.
We listen to the customers, and they say we don't want cold soups. So.
Yeah. Oh.
No, I mean, but this is really nice.
This is a fantastic taste.
It's that little blackened seasoning to it, but we use all fresh ingredients. The vegetables.
I get some bread, a little bit of garlic bread. Dip this in.
That's
my
stepmom Sean. This is her favorite thing to do with grilled cheese.
Yep.
We do a pretzel bun and she likes a little cheese. I'm selling myself out here now. I'm gonna start getting requests, but with the grilled cheese and that, it's just so nice. But
I can totally see that. Like that, that's like a whole thing. All right, let's go back on over to the foodie cam. We're having too much fun with these HRW dishes, but y'all are the reason that we're here because y'all love these dishes and we all love supporting the Houston Food Bank. All right, what are we looking at here, Chef?
So this, we're changing up a little bit for restaurant weeks. This was one of our most popular summer dishes. We did it with crawfish in the summer. Crawfish season, kind of winding down and those prices are getting up there. So we're going to do shrimp. So we've got a shrimp and corn-filled elote,
Ooh.
and then a little tasso ham in there. We got some fresh potato strings. Think like a shrimp boil in a pasta. So you got your shrimp, your corn, your potatoes, your ham. Like I said, in summertime we did the crawfish, but we're kind of pivoting to shrimp. So it's been a real nice dish. I love it. You know, you can do chicken in there. If you have an allergy, come on in. We'll do it with chicken.
You have a good palate, Chef. I can see like these combinations and the flavors, and he does all his own jams and all his own sauces. Like, you got a good pedigree palette of food and culinary and combinations and flavors. Where did that come from? Where did your love of culinary come from?
You know, I grew up in Katy, so, you know, a few places here in Katy. I went to Culinary Institute in San Antonio about 12 years ago.
Shout out to the Culinary Institute in San Antonio.
So I went there 12 years ago, and that was kind of where it opened my eyes to, hey, I want to do a restaurant. Like I know what I want, and that was kind of the really final kind of.
So it wasn't like a high school. It wasn't growing up.
No, because I cooked. First job ever was Willow Ford Country Club. I drove golf cart to work. Started at 15, and that was kind of my first into the food industry. And then I was hooked. And out of high school, I went to UTSA. Quickly find out you need to go to class to pass.
For some, yeah.
You know, and it turned out to be a blessing because, you know, my dad, you know, said, get home, get to work. And I found a job in the kitchen and found out it was something I enjoy and I'm passionate about. And still, you know, 20 years later, I enjoy doing what I do. So,
well, that makes sense because you're very good at it. You're very good. And this bite that I just had, holy moly. If y'all haven't tried this dish for Houston Restaurant Weeks yet, this is definitely a great time. $55 dinner supporting the Houston Food Bank. All right, let's go back on over to the Foodie Cam to take a look at some of the dishes on Pearl and Vine's Houston Restaurant Week's 2026 menu. Y'all, this is one of the most popular dining destinations every single summer. I think y'all have done it every single year.
I believe so.
Since you opened.
If we didn't do it the first year, it's because we just opened, but I feel like we did. I'm going to have to go look back. But.
All right, what are we looking at here, Chef?
So we have our Cowboy Shrimp. It's our take on a classic shrimp and grits. We do a stone ground cheddar grits on the bottom. We make our collard greens in-house. They've got bacon, the jalapeno jam that I was telling you about earlier. We do we start that with pickled jalapenos. We use that juice, and so we use those jalapenos for the jam, and all that juice we put in our collard greens with some brown sugar, so you get that sweet and spicy. So those collard greens are amazing. And then we've got our bacon wrapped shrimp on top. They've got a little cheese in there. And they're grilled over our wood fire. A little lemon butter on top.
And you know what I just realized too is it's Houston, it's hot, but I feel like I've been transported to a resort.
You don't feel like you're in Houston.
No.
And I know we're, in Katy, but we're Houston.
Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to say, because the grounds are so big, and I guess that's never going to be developed.
Behind us will never be developed. It's a floodplain. Army Corps of Engineers owns that.
Yeah.
So we'll have this view forever, and that's what brought us here, and that's love having that view in the back.
Yeah, but then just the ease of parking, and then the ease, and we're really off of I-10. That's what I was just going to say, is we're not far. Don't think we're really far away.
Just before the Buc-ee's, right after Katy Mills. So
I mean, I'm on the west side, so like Eldridge and I-10, like 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, it's quick.
It's really not bad.
It's not, and it's worth coming out this way.
Yeah,
away from Houston, just to try something different, get out of the city hustle and bustle, and enjoy this patio. We do the live. We do live music on the weekends, so you can come enjoy that, and great bottle of wine.
But I just think it's so interesting for diners. So if you do want something a little bit different for Houston Restaurant Weeks, but you don't want to drive to Conroe, or I don't even think we have any participants, but you know what I mean.
You still drive to Conroe.
You can still drive to Conroe.
Missing out on a great deal here at Katy.
We're driving to Conroe. All right, let's go back on over to the Foodie Cam. We've got a few more dishes on the HRW 2026 menu here at Pearl and Vine. You know, Chef Ryan, he just goes all in, y'all. Every year, he's coming for you.
Absolutely.
You're coming for them.
And we're trying. We'll try and keep, updating it every year and try and develop it and make it more, keep coming.
Yeah. What are we looking at here?
So here's our Gulf snapper. So we take a little achiote, rub it down, a little salt and pepper, sear that. That's over a garlic sauteed kale and coconut rice. So we take a little coconut milk, jasmine rice, some chives. It's really nice. Summer, hot weather, fall dish. A little mango salsa on top, lemon butter.
So, you know that the sauce for the coconut shrimp would be good for that
sure,
too.
absolutely.
But you've got mango salsa too.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. I mean, so if you want if you want a little side of the pineapple chutney with your snapper,
chutney.
We got you.
No, I know. And that's what I one of the things I really like about coming here is knowing that all of those sauces are specially made and knowing that it's such a passion for you too. Like Absolutely. You're really into the jarring of these sauces.
And also we'll always make sure we have something for vegans and vegetarians and alternatives. Yeah. So we'll always have some sort of dish. We'll do a charred cauliflower and we'll always have something.
Right. Give me a fork right there, Chef, please. You want to have a little bite with me? Absolutely. I want to get into this coconut rice because this, you don't always see the coconut rice like this.
Yeah, this has kind of been one of my, I love this combo.
Yeah. And I really can appreciate the variety in your menu, not just your Houston Restaurant Weeks menu, but your overall menu. So it's like if you feel you want some brisket and mac and cheese, you can do that right out here. Or do you want a $1,500 bottle of wine and a filet? Sure. You can do the same thing.
And that's what we try. We try and keep it approachable. Like I said, you can come in, have a pizza and salad and one glass of house wine, or you can come in and order the $1,200 bottle, some Texas Wagyu, surf and turf.
Maybe speaking of that, is that what we have on the foodie cam right here? We got a big old piece of meat. Y'all come up here to Pearl and Vine and Katy. This is a $55 dinner menu, Chef. What are we looking at?
This is our braised beef short rib. It's boneless. That's going to be served on top of a goat cheese potato au gratin and then some garlic green beans. And then we take the juice that we braise them in, cook that down with some red wine. There you have it.
All right, tell us about those desserts right back there too.
The desserts are the lemon cheesecake with a Oreo crust and blueberry sauce.
Oh my gosh!
And then we've got a key lime bar. Got the graham cracker crust, raspberry sauce.
Oh my goodness! So not
that cheesecake is.
I'm looking at the desserts.
Is 100% my favorite.
I'm watching as he's talking. I'm not even looking at him. I'm looking at the dessert.
Cheesecake.
You are not messing around.
Key lime bar there. We make everything here in house. So you got your toasted graham cracker on top. You do your graham cracker crust, key lime in the middle, little raspberry sauce. It's delicious.
Oh my goodness!
Especially for nice hot weather.
Can't wait to try that. Love that. I would just be eating that all day long. And you're probably
we end up with a lot of trimmings that
that's what I was going to say.
Nice, fat, and happy.
Because you're selling more of them during this time of the year because you're seeing so many diners.
Absolutely.
And so you just got a lot of cream and a lot of strawberry. Oh, it's coming over. All right. If y'all have not yet made your reservation, do y'all still have reservations open?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Yeah. He looking at me.
Oh, here. No, you first, please.
He's going in there. He's like, I see the cake and I'm going in. OpenTable.com is your source, the official reservation partner for Houston Restaurant Weeks. Make your reservation, or can they call the restaurant?
Absolutely.
So you still pick up the phone?
We still pick up
the
phone.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go. We're old fashioned.
That's a big deal. Not everybody picks up the phone.
We're
here. This is my standout favorite parking situation up in Katy. Let me just tell you, awesome. Because that's the first thing I look at. All right. Y'all make sure you stay tuned to Fox Local. This is the most fun and the tastiest time of the year in Houston. You know, we get a little bit crazy too. we may actually have to buy some more stretchy pants too. But it's for a good cause, and we get to try all these incredible dishes and meet these incredible chefs supporting our community. Chef Ryan, thank you so much for your support. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Have an incredible season. Y'all make your reservations. Download that Fox Local app, and you can follow us on YouTube at Houston Restaurant Weeks. We'll see you guys next time on another episode. Oh my gosh, you got to get in there. You got that lemon. Woo.